So you want to start a side hustle, but you don't know where to begin or even how to price the work. I'm going to break down how I price my work and how I decided on the side hustle that I do. So I do a gardening side hustle and I do it on weekends. The reason why I do a gardening side hustle is because I like it. There is no point in having a side hustle that you dread to do because it will not make it fun, and it'll mean that every time, no matter how much you earn, you're not going to enjoy yourself, which you don't want to be doing that on top of the additional, let's say, PAYE work that you're doing. So how do I price the work? I always have a minimum charge, and this is £40 for myself. You need to figure this out of how much of a minimum charge you need. The reason why mine is 40 is because I need to take into consideration all of the insurances, the time to get to the job, and the actual equipment that I've provided to complete this work, as well as my expertise. If this number was £25, it would leave me with around £13 of profit after all of the expenses, which does not make sense for me, as I don't want to be working for minimum wage when I'm doing a side hustle and providing equipment. So next, what you need to do is you need to work out all the additional services that you're going to have within this side hustle. So, for example, mine would be hedge cutting and additional things like taking waste away. The reason why this needs to be a higher price than your standard service is because you're using either more equipment or it's more skillful or labour intensive. So, for example, hedge cutting is very, very harsh on your shoulders. So the reason why I charge that more is because of that. I don't want to be doing 8 hours of hedge cutting for £25 an hour on top of my £40 minimum charge. It would not make it worth it for me. So I charge this at around £40 to £50, meaning that if I did do a full day of hedge cutting, I could be earning anywhere from £400+, and that makes it worth it for me. So when it comes to pricing your work, follow this same structure, and it will mean that you don't misquote, and it will mean that the quotes that you do, you'll earn enough and be happy with the work you have done.